Yo, 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 this is your boy JB, and this is another episode of Demon House TV. This episode, I am going to dive right into the alien genre of horror, which is one of my favorites. I always end up doing like alien movies, and after I get done with that, I'll jump into like the Bigfoot movies, things like that. Some of my favorite movies are alien movies. What got me locked into that is my brother was real big on X Files, so that's what really got me rocking. So I'm gonna dive right into it and give y'all the first one on my list, which is the movie The Faculty, which is super dope. It's star studded, um, great cast. It has Selma Hayek in it. Um, it has Usher in it, Josh Hartnett, Elijah Wood. It has the dude who plays in Terminator. I can't remember his name. He's one of the teachers, but it's super dope, man. I would definitely check that one out. It takes place in a small town. Aliens take over, and the high school kids got to come together, and they're all different. Like how in high school they got different groups of people, things like that. Some will probably never get along, but in this movie they lock in with each other and put all that to the side, and they save the day. So that's probably one of my favorite alien movies of all time. It's super dope. I check that one out for sure. So number two on my list, and I don't have these in order like from my favorites or anything like that. These are just some of the alien movies that I really locked into, that I found were really cool, that maybe some of you guys haven't seen. But number two on my list is Signs, Mel Gibson movie. It has the dude who plays the Joker, and he's also in Gladiator, I believe. Super dope movie. Of course, it has some good jump scares in it. That movie creeped me out when I was younger. I believe it's an early 2000s film. Um, that was when like all the signs and all that stuff was popping up in the cornfields and things like that. A lot of people have seen it, but I'm sure there's somebody out there who hasn't got a chance to lock in. So I definitely had to add that to the list because it's a good one. If you're into aliens or anything like that, I would definitely check that one out. Uh, Three on my list is The Fourth Kind. I haven't seen that movie in a while, but I do remember it being really good, and it really was like, and I believe it's like based on true events too. So a lot of the things that happen in that movie are super wild, and they show like some of the real footage also in the movie. So that's what like got me onto it real heavy because I was just like, whoa. Like the whole time I was watching the movie, I was like, well, okay, this is serious business. So I would check that out if you're into, um, more realistic movies, things like that. I would definitely check out The Fourth Kind. That's a really good. That would probably be. It should be in the top three, top two, alien movies. So I would check that one out. I know y'all noticed I got my Killer Clowns from Outer Space gear on. I got the cup. Shout out to Andrea for getting me that cup, man. That's one of the best ones. Um, as far as cups and things like that I have. I love it. I got the Funko Pop, of course. Killer Clowns. That's my boy Jumbo. But Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Gotta put that in there. 80s. Can't go wrong with an 80s movie. Classic. Got some creepy moments in there, but it's like a horror comedy type of thing. It has some real goofy, crazy things in there that make you like, man, that's outrageous. But the way they put it together and things like that, it's just like it all fits. It's super dope. So be careful going to any any carnivals or anything like that in the woods, man. Look out for that. You might not make it. So Um, and I don't know any. I don't think there's anybody that stands out in that movie. That's like a big name that I know of. I don't think I've seen the other guys or seen any of the people in this, like the cast in any other movies, unless I missed it. So, but Killer Clowns from Outer Space, one of my favorites, family favorite for sure. Check that out for sure. I definitely look into that one. Then we got number 5 on the list. I'm a huge Stephen King fan, and I'm gonna have a whole um, episode for Stephen King. Uh, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do not just authors, but movie directors, things like that, producers, writers. I'm gonna break a lot of that stuff down too. We're gonna dive deep into this horror thing, man. Y'all just stick with me. I got a lot of big guests coming too, by the way. But let's get back into this list. I got Dreamcatcher, Stephen King's Dreamcatcher. Amazing movie. I never got a chance to read the book, but I know the movie is amazing. It's super dope. These friends go into this cabin and they start noticing. I think this dude pops up and they trying to figure out what's wrong with them. And alien pops out of the toilet, and they consume the human. They take over your body and start making you act weird, different things like that. And there's a lot of creepy factors and things like that in there. Of course, the government's in there, trying to do the little cover up. But it's a dope movie. Stephen King, don't miss. I don't think I've seen. I think maybe The Tall Grass is a Stephen King movie that I was just like, nah. But maybe I need to watch it again. Who knows? I don't know. But I love Stephen King. I grew up on Stephen King. All of his movies, I love them. Uh, but The Dreamcatcher is definitely, if you love Stephen King, you haven't seen that one yet, definitely dive into that one. That one's super cool. I think it's a longer movie too, but you'll like it for sure. Check that one out. And this one, I just stumbled upon it. When I'm on Tubi or you're on a streaming app, and you're just kind of like, man, I watched everything on here, and you're just looking for some movies. I stumbled upon this. It's called Extraterrestrial, and it's basically your usual college kids. They go into a cabin in the woods. Y'all know how a lot of those movies end, and a bunch of just events start happening. Aliens. They got the sheriffs and the people. Of course, they don't believe them at first, and they're trying to show proof, and then they go to show the proof, and it's gone. And it's a bunch of wild things. But the ending has a twist to it, and yeah, definitely check that one out. It's not a super known movie, but it's not like low budget or anything like that. I feel like they did a really good job, and I would definitely check that one out. I believe it's on Tubi, so just look out for that one. Um, that's really, I mean, there's other Alien movies, of course, like Alien vs Predator, Slither. There's other movies, but these are the ones that I really enjoyed. And if you could think of any other alien movie, extraterrestrial movie, things like that, that you would like to talk about, just write in the comment section and let me know what's going on, and we can talk about it. I'm always open for suggestions, things like that. I want to engage more with my followers and things like that, and the people that are really locked in with me. I appreciate y'all. This was just a list that I wanted to put out there, and I was watching alien movies all last night, and I was like, I need to record something, so let's do alien movies. So that's my list. Like I said, if you can think of anything more or anything that I might have missed, let me know. Holla at your boy. Well, we're gonna wrap this one up, y'all. I got episode 4 and 5 coming with some special guests, man. Y'all gonna love this one. You're gonna love them ones, and we got plenty more to go. I got some surprises for y'all. This the first 3 episodes of Demon House TV. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, but there's so much more to come. And just keep looking out. The next episode is gonna surprise y'all. We got something big coming, so tune in, lock in, follow, like, subscribe, share, comment, just engage. Share the love. I'm gonna show some love. Once again, if you do special effects, makeup, any type of art, I don't care if you draw, 3D printer, paint. If you make T-shirts, let me know. Anything like that, please lock in and let me know what's going on so I can shout you out and put some light on you and get it going, man. But I appreciate y'all tuning in to Demon House TV. I'm out.